So what is up guys, Nick here, back again with another video helping you to master your technology. iOS 11.3 has officially been released for your iPhones. Now I updated two fan favorites here on the channel, the iPhone SE and the iPhone 10 to the latest version, specifically because of the new Emojis coming here on the 10, and a lot of people want to know, should they update their SE to this 11.3? Now both of these already have it installed, but I'll show you the differences in the megabytes to download. They're both quite similar. On the SE, it's going to run you around 699.5 megabytes to download this and 708.9 here on the iPhone 10 to download it. Now if you want to read what it does offer, you can go ahead and read right there, but we're going to talk a lot about it here in this video. But before we do that, you can see that this runs iOS 11.3. There's the build number 15E216. Over here on the iPhone 10, iOS 11.3 15E216. Okay, so first up new here is improvements to the ARKit. Now we're not going to showcase it here, but AR, you can now go ahead and see walls and doors on the latest 11.3, and they're just steadily making improvements to AR. So if you do use AR for any applications, you might notice that you get the walls and doors now. And going forward, you know, I don't think everybody's using this right now, but in the future, you know, they're really just going to be hammering home these features and bringing more and more to this AR thing if you're really into that. So next up is business chat here in 11.3, which is going to allow customers to directly communicate with stores via message, just like you would if you were to call them and be like, hey, do you have this product in stock or something like that? You're going to be able to go ahead and do that going forward here on 11.3. Granted, stores are going to have to get on board with this feature, so it's going to take some time, but it is available now in 11.3. So the next change has to do with Apple Health. So now you do have Apple Health records in Apple Health. So if you do want to go check your records and stuff like that, you can see right there under body measurements, you can go ahead and get started. This is in beta, so there's going to take some time for it to really become, you know, very efficient. But as of now, it is a new feature here that you can use if you do like to manage your health records right on your phone. You can now do that in iOS 11.3. Next up is Emojis. This is going to apply specifically to the iPhone 10 users. You now have a lion, you have like this little dragon right here, as well as a skull, and I think that's new right there, the teddy bear. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those are the new emojis right there, or the new Emojis. And you know, this list is probably just going to grow and grow over time, but it's nice to see something new here on the iPhone with iOS 11.3. So amid the whole Facebook drama that's going on right now, Apple is bringing new measurements to privacy and user data, and they're going to be showing you this right when you do install it. You'll see what Apple tells you that they're going to be collecting in terms of user data and gathering information. But going forward, you are going to get pop-ups as well, which the Apple device is going to tell you what it's doing. So this is a great new feature here for those people who, you know, really want to know everything their phone is gathering and collecting from them as a user. And here's the big one, battery. So when we go into the battery settings, now you will see that you do have the new battery health mode. If you do click this, you're going to see that it tells you the capacity of your battery. My iPhone SE actually has 100% of its original capacity, so we don't actually have to turn on or off throttling here because there is no throttling taking place. You also see that they did move these together, battery percentage and low power mode, right next to each other. It looks pretty neat there. So overall, that's a new feature. If you are having throttling issues, you can turn off throttling. It will eat your battery more, but at least you have that option now. New updates also come to Apple Music, where Apple Music will not interrupt you by ads when you are playing videos. Apple News also sees some better organization in 11.3 of your grouped videos. As you can see right here, it will group your videos together. So Apple News gets even better, as it pretty much does in every update. And another new feature has to do with Apple HomeKit. So if you are connecting your iDevice to, you know, a home connected device, you are going to have a little bit better security and privacy in this new iOS 11.3 when it comes to, you know, them authenticating the device that you are going to be connecting to. Another thing we should mention is AML. What is this? Well, hopefully you're never in this situation where you have to use the emergency SOS on your iPhone, but Apple has turned on advanced mobile locations for authorities to recognize the location of your device. You know, if you are in an emergency, it's going to send a direct location to them. So you're pretty much going to have cops or anybody there immediately if need be. One problem with this is make sure that you don't accidentally ever hit that, because you might get yourself in a little bit of trouble. So that's pretty much it. What you need to know when it comes to the feature set here on iOS 11.3. Now, forward facing, when you first put these phones in 11.3 and you turn it on, you're not going to find too much. Like if you're just a day-to-day user and you're looking for features, icons aren't changed. There's no new wallpapers here. There's really no speed update that much either. We will do some performance tests if you guys would like to see those, but you know, overall it's not too much different. But with the performance and bug fixes and the battery health where you can turn off the throttling if your phone is being throttled, I think this is definitely a must update if you are, you know, concerned about any of that. And with all the security measures that have been going on and being attacked lately, anytime you get an update that Apple is really working on security and privacy, definitely go ahead and do that. So even if you don't use all of these features, my recommendation is yes, go ahead and do the update to iOS 11.3 for your iPhone. Do you have any videos you'd like to see with 11.3? Go ahead and comment those down below in the comments section of this video. Over the past few hours, I've noticed that, you know, 11.3 has been snappy, battery has been draining pretty slow, so that's a good sign. The SE runs pretty fantastic so far. I'm not seeing too much differences, so it shouldn't bog down your SE at all if you were worried about that, SE users. And I'll get back to you on some other iPhones soon. Found this video helpful, enjoyable, click the like button for me. Nick here helping you to master your technology. Make sure you have notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. I will catch you all on the next one. Be sure to be well and peace.